Listen, I'm sure you already know Mykhailo Mudryk joined from Shakhtar Donetsk to Chelsea for about 100 M's, and I know 100 M's is absolutely crazy. But listen, Todd is splashing the cash, and he's like, you know what? It's time to properly rebuild the attack of Chelsea Football Club. You already know, we got Pulisic. He's been a failure, let's be honest. He's had some decent moments. His first season was okay, but injuries and inconsistencies, you already know, he's kind of felt. Next up, Ziyech. Again, failure, yeah? Managers didn't really like using him, the tactics didn't really suit him, but again, he's been a failure. Havertz, besides the UCL goal and, some goals around the Premier League, some random goals here and there, has he been worth the money? No, let's be honest. Who else is there? Lukaku, we spent 100 million on him. Where is he at? He's in Inter Milan just having fun there in Italy, and we haven't seen him do anything special for Chelsea. So, in grand scheme of things, they are failures. And you know what? Our attack has been suffering for years, and we've been kind of trying to cover it up. Tuchel did, with the wingback formations and stuff, and it did sort of work to an extent, but Havertz is not a great goal scorer. Mount is not a great goal scorer. He's supposed to be an 8, like a box-to-box midfielder, and he's been kind of like struggling to do anything special this season too. He's been very poor, and we've been needing some attackers, some proper wingers. Hudson-Odoi is just having fun in Bayer Leverkusen. So listen, Mudrik is here. A lot of fans say, oh, I know Mudrik is going to be a great player. I've been watching. Bro, no, you've been watching like 2 videos on YouTube about Mudrik, 3 goals and 5 assists or whatever. We don't know what kind of a player he's going to be. Okay, there is some analytics and statistics, but like what type of player he is, but we don't know his potential and how it's going to be, working out in the Premier League, So listen, at this point, I'm just hoping he's going to be a great player because I'm tired of seeing Chelsea Football Club attackers failing, okay? I'm tired of that. So, okay, that's Mudrik done. We got Felix on loan, and hopefully we're going to make that permanent. And we also got Nkunku, and more attackers are coming, Madueke and potentially Vlahovic or Osimhen, one of those players. They're going to coming in. Who knows who and when, but at this point, so far, we know that, Mudrik and Nkunku are Chelsea players. Nkunku is technically not a Chelsea player, but we already know because of Fabrizio Romano. It is confirmed, behind the scenes at least. But back to Mudrik, guys. 100 M's on a 22-year-old that doesn't have a lot of experience. Is it worth it? No, obviously we are paying for potential, but listen, at this point, there aren't really that many great left wingers. I'm looking at the market. We were supposed to sign Dembele from Barcelona. He didn't join. He wanted to stay at Barcelona. There were Rafinha. He's not necessarily a left winger, but he could have played there. He went to Barcelona. Leao wants to stay at AC Milan, and we kind of splashed the cash on Mudrik. He was one of the, better left wingers in Europe at this time, and our own left wingers aren't really the best. Mudrik is a different story. Arsenal wanted him, and we beat them to the signing of, his signing pretty much, and Arsenal failed. They wanted Felix, we got him. They wanted Mudrik, we got him. So that's great on our part, but listen, Arsenal is on top of the league for a reason. They got Martinelli, they got Saka, they can go without Mudrik. And we actually need some attackers because apparently our attackers are shambolic, disastrous. They cannot really go and destroy some left backs and right backs. You know what I mean? Like back in the old days, we got Eden Hazard. Mata was a great player. Who else was there? Willian. He wasn't the greatest player, but he could do some. As you guys know, he scored against us, so he's still better than our wingers. Let's be honest. He scored against us, and he just destroyed Azpilicueta. But listen, I'm pretty much saying that we've been missing that X factor, you know what I mean? Someone that's going to do that crazy skills. Someone's going to just take on 3-4 players at the time and just go score a crazy goal like Hazard. And Mudrik has the potential to be that guy, but it's going to take some time. I feel like this season, he might start slowly, he might do some inconsistent, games or whatever, but I feel like overall he's going to be a great signing maybe for the next season when actually we have our overall team, the whole team back, fit team, the new signings are coming in and they're settling in. At that time, I think it would be reasonable to see what Mudrik can actually do. Right now, it's our team is kind of dead, let's be honest. Our midfield is dead, no Conte. And when there's no Conte, our midfield struggles. No Reece James, no Chilwell. Fofana, he's one of our better center backs, he's injured. Well, there's so many injuries. Zakaria was one of our better players this season and he got injured. So might as well, we just gotta get, you know, some new signings. We need a midfielder. I'm gonna talk about that in a later on video. But when Chilwell comes back, it's gonna be very interesting to see his link up with Mudrik, because, you know, Chilwell is a great offensive left back, and I would love to see his chemistry with Mudrik on that left flank, with maybe Mason on the left side as the midfielder, or, you know, Nkunku potentially later on in the future. We don't know, but I'm saying Chilwell would be a great addition to help out, you know, Mudrik as a left winger, because Chilwell has been injured, and whenever he comes and starts playing again and, you know, he's finally fit, it's going to be a big boost for our team, because Cucurella has been mid this season. We spent 60 million on him, and listen, he's been terrible. I would say he hasn't been great, and Luis Hall has been arguably having better performances recently, and when Chilwell comes back, he has to be the starter. Simple. Ideally, I want Mudrik to dominate that left flank for 5 to 10 years as much as he can, because we need a proper left winger just dominating that side, you know what I mean? Because I'm tired of seeing this rubbish in the past couple of years after Hazard, and I want to finally see some consistency, you know what I mean? So hopefully Mudrik is that guy. Hopefully Todd and, you know, his team, the people pretty much who decided to buy him, are in the right, and they finally spotted a top class talent. And listen, if it turns out to be a top class insane player, then listen, 100 M's, it is what it is, you know. But if this signing goes south, then listen, the contract that we gave him, is it like 8 years or 9 years? We're gonna be in a big trouble, guys. 8 to 9 years, man. With the crazy wages too, bro, it's gonna be insane, guys. So listen, all I can say, time will tell. We just have to be patient, and let's see what Graham Potter is gonna do with him. And when our full team comes back, with our, you know, all the injured players come back, then it's gonna be time for us to judge all these players, judge the whole team and the manager. So listen, guys, for now, let's be patient. Let me know what you think about Mudrik in the comment section, and let's have some engaging discussions. Make sure to like and subscribe, and catch you guys later in the next video. Bye bye.